everyone, my name is Nataša Božić-Grojić and I will be leading today's meeting. I am the incoming head lead. I will be taking over from Marta sometime in March. So we thought it would be a good idea if you heard my voice a little bit, got to know me, though I think I know so many people here. So anyway, I am so honored to be here, especially now that we are celebrating our 20th anniversary and that we have so many participants in this very meeting. We have, I think, over 100 people, and it will be screened live because maybe somebody else will be waiting outside. I will try to speak as little as possible so that people who need to speak instead. So without further ado, let's move through the slides. This one, Christine, I think you will. You would like to talk about this a little bit?
Okay. And I'll try to keep it short because we have 19 presenters, 19 sessions to talk about. So I'm very happy to talk a little bit about the 20th anniversary of our EVO sessions, which we started in 2001. And here we are 20 years later, still going very strong. I have done some of the math, added up all the years. We have over 50,000 people in EVO sessions over those 20 years. So that is quite an accomplishment. And these teachers have been from all over the world. And that is so exciting. You know, these days, inclusive is a buzzword, but I think EVO has done that from the get-go, and for all of these years we have been inclusive, and everybody is coming in. Africa, I think, is still a little bit underrepresented, so we hope we get more people from all continents participating in this. It's been a great adventure. So to celebrate this a little bit further, there is a webinar. I think I announced it in the kickoff session, but now there is a link for the registration for this webinar with the EVO head lead coordinators on May 26th at 2 o'clock Universal Time, which is 9 o'clock Eastern Time, and I can actually also put a link there. I think actually on the registration link it says what time it is in other places in the world. So we hope to see you there. The former head lead coordinators are all renowned people in the field, so you will be getting your money's worth. It is free, so I hope you join us for this very special event. And then all of you have received invitations to the flip grids. There are 3 different kinds of flip grids for feedback on EVO, especially for our 20th anniversary. We would like to know what you have learned from EVO and how it has improved your teaching. So if you haven't done so yet, please go to the flip grid that applies to you. Either the coordinators or the moderators or the participants flip grid, and leave a recorded message there. It's video recorded, so it would be great to see you there as well. Okay, and I have a little bit more to talk about at the very end about presentations for Best of EVO, but at this point, let's go to the presenters. It's been a great session, and I thank everyone for your great participation and the coordinators for their hard work. They have also been moderators, and it's been a very intense session and intensive. So without further ado, let's go to the first presenter.
So, let me just move through this. Yes, just a little bit about us. This is the team. Yes, this is the team. You can also see us on our wiki. So get to know us. And here our 19 beautiful sessions. I mean, 19 is a lot. I think it's more than we had, for example, last year. So it's been a great year. Let me also just thank everybody, all the lovely moderators who invested their time and their energy into this. And well, okay. So once again, these are our sessions. This is what they will look like in our wiki. If you go to call for participation, they're still there. So you can acquaint yourselves with what we had on offer. Of course, now it's over. Now we're wrapping up. And let's go to the first participant. Now, just before we move on, time is short. We kind of calculated you have 4 minutes, right, Christine, per participant. I mean, please don't stress out. 4 is quite enough to say a couple of things about your session, but so that we can maybe try and wrap up in an hour and a half, because there are 19 sessions. Okay, our first session. So assessment, Maha and Aya, I hope I'm not mispronouncing anyone's name. I apologize. Are the moderators here? Would you like to grab the mic? No?
I don't see Maha.
No? Okay.
Maybe she'll come later. Maybe she's late.
Maybe she'll come
Oh, no,
later.
she's here. She's here. She's here.
Okay, great.
All right. Let me ask her to unmute herself. Maha, if you could just unmute yourself. Thank you.
Yes, hello. Hi, how are you?
Hi.
Hello, can you hear me?
Yes, yes.
How are you? I'm sorry, my camera is not on.
It's okay.
How are you doing? And congratulations for the 20th anniversary.
Thank you. Thank you.
And it has been a pleasure to be with EVO for the 4th year on the roll, as we say. It has been great, and I've learned a lot from EVO and how to meet people and how to cooperate with everyone. So it has been great, and it will always be great to be with EVO.
I agree with you. Absolutely, Maha. Yes, go on, please.
Thank you. And special thanks to Nelly and to Christine and to every one of the coordinators on the board. Once more.
Yeah. So that was it. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay. Thank you. That was nice and short and sweet. And thank you for your kind words. It was lovely. I agree with you. Absolutely. It's a pleasure to be here. See you next year. Hopefully you will be back with your already established session. All right. So let's move on. Classroom-based research for professional development. Quite a lot of moderators, so whoever would like to speak for this session. I don't know how it goes. You just, Nelly, you find the person or they find you?
No, they just unmute themselves.
Unmute themselves and start talking, yes. So whoever is here.
May I speak?
Of course,
Nelly?
of course.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
I'm Poonam Bohra, and I've attended the EVO session for the first time, and I really liked it, enjoyed thoroughly, right from day one till the last day I've been working. It was on self-care for educators. My session was self-care for educators, and by learning about self-care, I have learned so much. It was in-depth knowledge that I have gained, though I've been practicing mindfulness, but this was a different experience altogether, where I have found myself to be a better person after completing it. I have learned to be self-kind to myself. I have learned to be compassionate to others also at the same time, and as well as be gratitude. Express my gratitude all the time. There has been a lot of happening in the family, which really disturbed me a lot. But now I have overcome it. And this course has really been a great help to me. And I'm sure it is of great help to everyone. So
Yeah.
I'm really, really thankful to Nelly and to EVO coordinators, as well as the lead person. And I'm sure from next year onwards, from now onwards, I'm going to be the regular participant of EVO. Thank you so much.
Thank you. So you were a participant, but do we have anyone from classroom? Thank you very much for this. It was very kind, but do we have anyone from classroom-based research? Because this was Nelly's self-care, which I also participated in, but nobody? Ashley, not here? Mariana?
Maybe we can move on and come back.
Obviously. Thanks. Digital imagery and designs.
I think Peter's here.
Peter is here, yeah. I hope.
I'm here.
Mm-hmm.
Hello, everyone.
Hello.
We don't see you, Peter.
Peter from Jamaica here.
Hello.
Every single thing was eye-opening. Thank you again to all the lead EVO member teams for providing us with the opportunity to express our skills. We get to meet so many wonderful people, and we get to learn from so many people. What else can I tell you? Digital imagery is fun. Next time, I think I will be able to correct some of the shortfalls that we had. That is time factor. Apart from that, it's dynamic, it's fun. I wish next time we could set a structured time where everybody can follow it. That would be nice. I think that's where the confusion came in. We need to have a timetable where every single thing flow. Everyone could click on that. So that would be the best. But apart from that, it's a wonderful experience. I think in my Flipgrid introduction, it says a lot. I've said all in my Flipgrid introduction. So thank you again, Christine, Natasha, Dr. Nelly. I'm really, really proud of Dr. Nelly for providing me with this avenue. And thank you. And
Thank you. Mm-hmm. Sorry, go on.
That's it.
Yeah, it's it. Yes, it was not really nice. Of course, we keep evolving these sessions. It was perfect for the first time. I was lurking a little bit. I unfortunately had a little bit less time than I had hoped, but it's a great session. So I hope you come back and offer it again.
I did see you registered, but you never appeared.
yeah. I signed up for too many. Yes, I signed up for too many. This is my my vice. And then I discovered I also had to work. Work didn't stop. So unfortunately, no. But I will gladly return next year and do it properly.
Natasha, there is
yes,
a
Jane.
request, two requests actually. It looks like our moderators cannot
This is
start
something
their
that
video.
I'm doing on purpose. Only when you speak, your camera turns on. So if you're not speaking, your camera is not going to turn on. Okay, this is just for the presentations on YouTube and so on. It's just for technical. So if you want to speak, your camera will turn on. Guaranteed, Mushtaq. So this is your chance to speak and tell us about your session.
Thank you.
Okay, and
there was
another comment in the chat from Nicole about classroom-based research, and I was wondering if she was a participant in that session, and since nobody is there, should we ask her to say a few words about it from a participant's point of view?
I think that would be nice. So shall we maybe let Mushtaq speak first, and then I can return to to Nicole.
Okay.
Yes, it's a deal. Yes, Mushtaq, the mic is yours, and the camera, obviously.
Now I request Patricia to speak about effective president relationships. Yeah, she's there.
Nice.
Pat, are you there?
Yes, can you hear me?
Yes, loud and clear.
Okay, sorry. Thank you again, Mushtaq, for co-moderating this session with me, and Nelly for giving all the necessary support and providing us with your Moodle for Teachers LMS. It has proved to be really useful and dynamic, and we enjoyed learning from our participants as well. We had guest speakers, Kerstin Wächter, who is an expert on presentation skills. We are really thankful to her. And well, this session has allowed us to put into practice all the changes that are occurring nowadays in the field of education. We have gone digital, we have developed critical thinking. It has allowed us to play instead of focusing on self-directed learning. Our participants could play around with platforms, and they have built communities. We have built communities with people from all over the world. So yeah, it has been, oh, here I am. So it has been wonderful to work with all of you, to be moderating, to learn how to be a moderator as well. And thank you so much, the coordination team, Nelly, my moderator, Mushtaq Huzan, and of course, all of our participants. Thank you.
I'd like to say something, if I may, about these sessions that Mushtaq, Pat, and others gave. These are actually, they were learning how to create Moodle courses. They did this collaboratively after they had done their Moodle for Teachers, not EVO, but before EVO, I think in April or May of last year. They decided to volunteer and offer their collaborative courses that they had set up, developed during the this session, or that course actually, to try it out and actually to give their Moodle courses on EVO. So these are learners who started the process last year with the pandemic, I think in April or maybe before April. And this is their contribution to teachers worldwide with EVO21. So I really, really want to thank everyone who did this, who volunteered to try out their collaborative courses on EVO. So thank you, everyone. Thank you, Pat and Mushtaq.
Yeah, these are very advanced learners.
Yes.
Yeah, these are very advanced learners. I started this process with them in April with Pat and Mushtaq specifically.
Oh,
okay. Those are my friends.
Oh, right.
We were team A, yes. But then unfortunately work interfered. So I didn't stick until the end. Maybe next time, maybe I will be with them. I don't know next time. But anyway, I'm so glad to see them. But they're really, really amazing people. So I will now, thank you so much, Pat and Mushtaq. See you next year. Maybe I'll join this session. I will now return to classroom-based research, find Nicole, and then we can let her speak about the session. Yeah, okay, great.
Hi. Yes,
Hi.
I'm surprised there's so many moderators that really helped to bring this session. I'm surprised no one's
Yeah.
to be able to talk about it. But yes, I just want to say that I too, kind of Natasha, I overextended myself. I actually signed up for 3 and not realizing how intense this particular EVO session was. But it really, they did a really great job in having guest speakers, Ann Burns, Richard Smith, Emily Edwards, Keenan, I don't know how to pronounce his name. And it was very well done. There were many participants, as I could see from the discussion boards. We had a lot of rich discussions when we weren't able to. Was not unfortunately able to do a lot of the live sessions because they were, I think, Australia time or something like that. So, but it was very, I have to admit, extremely well organized. This could easily be a semester length class.
Yes, yeah.
To say so. That's all I'd like to mention.
Thank you. You've represented them beautifully. So, words of kindness from a participant, and I should know better, but I signed up for 4, and I almost dropped out of all 4, and I should really know better. Because I've been around since 2008. But sometimes it's just irresistible, isn't it? I'm sorry, I'm clicking around. I'm just checking I'm on the right slide. Yes, it's Vance and Jane, I think so. Vance, are you there? I'm sure you are, or whoever.
Yes, we're here.
Yeah.
Jane is here. I think Rosemary is here.
Yeah.
Bobby is here. She's one of the co-moderators. So
we're a team.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So let's see. How long do we have?
5 minutes.
Did you say 5?
Yes.
Yes.
The whole thing.
Yes.
Okay. Okay. So anyway, well, EVO Minecraft MOOC was started 7 years ago because it was started because I couldn't find a community in which I could learn how to play Minecraft. So it has developed over the last 7 years as a bringing people, collecting moderators who are learning together, not only how to play Minecraft, some already know, but how to use Minecraft in their profession and their teaching. And it has, we've started family teams lately. Bobby and I have formed a family team. Jane has her son Matty along. Rose has her son Emmanuel. So they are. We had Mariana Smolchetz. She's a moderator as well. She has 2 sons now. Anyway, so it's a family sport, and we're basically we don't so much try to teach top down, but we try to get people into our community and online with us. And when they interact with us, that's how they learn how to play Minecraft and how they can see how to do it. If I could share my screen, I could show you just 30 seconds, one of the videos. Is that okay? I'm not going to show you a whole video, just the page where they are.
Yeah, I think it's okay.
Here's the page where they are. Let me just show it to you. And then I'll turn it over to Jane. It's okay?
Mm-hmm.
It's blocked.
It's blocked because, of course, it's blocked because I'm sharing. We can't both share.
Yes, I know.
Yeah, but I forgot for a second.
Okay, well, that's okay.
So I was
asking me if I want.
That's your co-moderator, so you could do anything. You know, you're in control.
Oh, here we go. It was blocked. It was blocked.
No. I paused my share, so I think that's why.
Yeah, maybe that was.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so anyway, this is the live events page. We've had a lot of live events this last time around, and I just put the link in the text chat. And this, I think, gives you, we've got all of these events. Every one of them is linked to an event, and most of them have videos. And so, like last night, we had a video about going to the end game. Jane was with us. That's a very, to go here, you have to really get into the community and understand how things work. This is a lady, Laura, who develops environments that people can kind of flourish in. This is an example of our map, where things are on our map. We have a dynamic map. This, you can follow treasure maps. This is used with students a lot, giving them tasks like this. It's good for language learning. You can enchant objects. Olive Tree, one of our tutors, shows how to do that. So this is just examples of how some of the things we do. And I want to show you one more thing. It's not the totally safe environment. Sometimes you do get attacked, but you usually come out of it okay, especially with the community. it's a nice place. Lots of flowers. Okay, so anyway, I'll let Jane
Thank
take
you.
over.
I just like to add this year, Rose and I had also shared key aspects of teacher development in Minecraft. Well, mainly it's Rose sharing her experience of Mine Academy and how she helped my graduate students in creating lessons in Minecraft. And thanks to Rose for sharing that as well. So.
Okay.
Yeah, that's in that list of the link I gave you. That's in that list. You can find, you can search on Jane and find out. That's a very pedagogically directed. What the value. We also have a pedagogical page from our main page where we have articles about the lots of articles about the community-based learning approach that we have and how it's applied to students. And there's a book you can read, Teachercraft. So anyway, people often ask, what does this have to do with learning? But it's basically task-based learning and community-based learning, collaboration. There's a lot of language involved. Jane has written some articles that are on that page, and she's researched some of the discourse that goes on in that. Anything to add to that, Jane?
Need to move
We're
on,
good.
actually. Our
What about
time
Rose?
is up, but I did want to recognize your co-moderator behind you, Vance, your wife.
Yes,
Bobby.
please. Please.
I had
The one who always reminds him to
planned to
carry his
enter the
sword
session and participate this time, but so many other things happened. So great to see you there,
Yes.
Bobby.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Yeah,
Nice
yeah.
to be here. We enjoyed it. It was a very
Yeah.
good session.
Yeah.
Nice.
Just
It
one
was you.
question. Can newcomers join? Somebody who's never kind of been involved with Minecraft, or is it too advanced?
Sure.
Oh, no, not at all. The whole idea is to
Come.
bring people in.
Yeah.
Join
so
us in
even now,
Minecraft. See you in world.
in
And
world.
also,
Okay.
a little secret is that it doesn't stop. It's been going for 7 years.
So I can come now.
You could come
because-
now,
Yeah. Okay. Thank you. Yes.
And, yeah. If you come online, we'll see you. We have
course.
in Discord, we can see who's on the server.
Okay. Okay.
So
So
let us know you're
Vance
there. We'll
and
come and
the whole
join you.
team.
If
I
we
will.
see you
I
there,
will.
we can come and join you.
I don't want something to attack me, you know. I'm no, I'm joking. Okay, moving on. Moving on to flipped learning. This is Marta or Carolina, or who's gonna talk? Juliana? Flipped learning? Marta is there. Is
Hi,
her?
hi.
Hi.
Hi. So, so this year we made a couple of changes. We wanted the flipped learning session to be more practical. It's always had a practical approach, but we wanted it to have like tasks that participants could create during every week. So for example, they did flipped instructions. They had to create an activity. They had to create a video. And we believe this really demonstrated, you know, the real application of flipped learning in simple things for those who want to get started, and for those who have been flipping, you know, they can continue doing it in different ways in their classes. I don't know if there's another moderator who would like to talk, but I also see we have some participants of our session connected. I saw Efrosini and Iwona. I don't know if they maybe want to tell us a little bit, you know, how they lived the experience as participants.
Hello, this is Efrosini.
Hello. Hi, Efrosini.
Shall I grab the mic, or does Ivona want to tell us about her experience?
Yeah,
go
you
ahead,
can go.
Efrosini. Go ahead. You were very active during the whole session.
Yeah.
Yes, I've been wanting to do this session for years, I think since it started. And then I kept putting it off because I thought that in my context, it couldn't help me. And so this year I decided I had to try it, and I'm not disappointed at all. What I'd heard about flipped learning was that you reverse what's done in the classroom, leave it for home, and vice versa. But flipped learning is not just like that. I mean, you do move lower order thinking skills outside the classroom in order to bring the higher order thinking skills into the classroom. And it's a comprehensive pedagogy that incorporates everything you can think of about the best teaching practices. It is about learning, not about teaching. It's about putting the students at the center of your concerns, of your planning, but at the center of the action also, while you as a teacher remain on the side as a facilitator, as an observer who gets feedback every minute in order to make adjustments so that the students can get the most out of their learning. It's about autonomy. It's about relearning, about differentiating and reaching every single student, including every student in the process of learning, about giving them choice, autonomy, you name it. Everything about best teaching practices is in flipped learning. And the good news is that there's something for every single teacher, regardless of your context, because you don't need to flip everything all of the time. So you can take one step at a time, flip one aspect, go slowly about it, so as to give you time and your learners time and the administrators in your school, the parents, to get used to the new mindset and the new learning culture, and to instill this little by little.
Thank you. Thank you, Efrosini. Yes, you are an amazing participant. I've participated with you in some teams, so I know you're also
like our amazing moderators. I mean, thank you to all the moderators. They are so professional, so warm, so supportive. Thank you, thank you. Yeah. That was really a game-changing experience.
Yeah, yeah.
Thank you.
Okay, thanks, Efrosini. Shall we move on? Or Marta, would you like the final word or on this one, or?
Perhaps I can. It was my first time as moderator, as co-moderator in this flipped learning session. And I want to thank Martha and the whole team for the collaboration, and also the participants for this interesting session. And I hope to be part of it next year.
By all means, yes. Yes, this is a long-lasting session. It has been offered on multiple times, and I know they're constantly evolving. So I think they need to be here next year as well. I'm sure they will. My computer, okay, it's good now. Moving on, grammar for TESOL. Yes, so.
Hi.
Hi, Nagla. Yeah.
Okay, let me start the video. Hi, everyone. Congratulations on EVO's 20th anniversary. So I too started with EVO as a participant in Nelly Deutsch's Moodle for Teachers. And interestingly, the following year, I submitted a proposal for Grammar for TESOL, and Nelly kindly offered a space on her Moodle site, and where I got to apply everything that I've learned through Grammar for TESOL. This is the second year we are offering grammar. We offered Grammar for TESOL, so it was mostly a mix of hands-on, practical experience and practical application of certain pedagogical choices that we make as teachers of grammar. So participants got to create grammar-focused lesson plans. They got to also provide samples of their error correction and provision of feedback. And this went hand in hand with a lot of reflection on their pedagogical knowledge and also integrating a lot of tools into these practical applications. I would like to thank Masahito Watanabe, who's my co-moderator, and of course, Wata, he likes to be called Wata, was very, very helpful from even as we, the weeks as we led up towards the start of the Grammar for TESOL session up until this very day. He's been very supportive, extremely helpful, and contributing with his grammar expertise. So I would like to thank him very much. Nelly has been a huge support with anything that was Moodle related. She would just respond to our questions right away with all the support that she could provide. I would also like to thank all the participants for their keenness and all their interest in improving this aspect of their teaching and their willingness to learn more and more. We all learned from each other. And I believe I continue to learn as a moderator and also as a learner as well. So thank you very much for this opportunity. And I hope I continue to, Wata, myself and Nelly, we continue to offer this session. Thank you.
Of course. See you next year. So thank you. Yeah. Let me just, yeah. Immersive storytelling in virtual worlds. So whoever would like to speak for the session, one of the moderators.
This is Heike speaking. Hello.
Hi, Heike.
Hi. We also have here in our midst Helena Galani, who's one of the moderators, and Michelle Wang and Zeynep, who were participants. We had 110 participants. Helena, would you like to say something about EVO? It was very spontaneous that I asked. Sorry about this.
Yes, it's quite impromptu for me too. Hello, everyone. Happy 20th anniversary. It's fantastic. I love the experience. One of the newest moderators for EVO, and it's been a fantastic process throughout from the beginning. Well, together with Heike, we're going to tell you, and she can confirm that we've had about 110 registered participants, and quite a lot of them have been active, as we've realized by checking our Canvas rollout. And it's been like 5 weeks of creativity, cooperation, immersion. Fantastic. Very nice outcomes. And by the last week, our participants have also produced their own material together with their moderators. Yes, that's right. Millions of Cats, A Guardian Angel, Sir Lancelot, and there's more coming.
Graphic novels that we created in Book Creator. Wow. Some of them are not finished as of yet. Sorry about that. We're still working on, because we have our finals tonight. Some of them are finished, and they're really, really proud productions. They're like fantastic. You have to have a look at it. So brilliant. Very exciting.
Yes, I really must say a big thank you to all of you, our coordinators. I've learned a lot again this year. And my fellow moderators, thank you, Heike, for allowing the opportunity, for opening up horizons. And also together with my students, I realized that EVO is an eye-opener every year. And it helps me keep my students going, keep them motivated. Thank you.
Yeah.
And we will be publishing all of the results on a wiki, on our V-Language wiki. And that's my last word, Fred. Thank you very much for being
you definitely need to showcase this somewhere. You know, all this amazing work, the graphic novel, everything. I mean, I would be really curious. And let us know where it is so that we can all enjoy it. Okay, now my computer bugs every time I want to. Oh, okay, good. cultural competence. So Mushtaq and Pat, who's going to do it this time?
Yeah, I'll do this.
Yeah, okay.
Okay, so first of all, congratulations on a 20th anniversary of EVO.
Thank you.
So believe me, I mean, without moderators or this team support, it wouldn't have been possible. So thank you so much to all the coordinators of EVO. Special thanks to, of course, Dr. Nelly, because as she has already mentioned, that we were learners a few months back, right? And we started our journey with her in March, okay? And we did one course somewhere in May and June, and it was part of this course. So we developed that course, and we thought to just continue offering that course to everyone, all the participants. But we believe in only one thing. It is all about sharing and learning, or learning from each other. So that is what it worked. So basically 95 participants have enrolled for this course, session. And the 35 participants were active. And I think some of them have already completed the session. So that is something great. So today I feel like this is graduation day today. Yeah. So that was great. So I really thank my and Dr. So they supported us a lot, and some of the participants were very active on the session. So again, that is something great. So we have Nicole, then Maria, then Ifrosini, of course. Again, I must have missed some of them, right? So maybe I request one of the participants, Nicole or maybe Maria, because Ifrosini has already shared about one of the sessions. So Nicole, would you like to share your experience? Nicole, if you are there, or maybe Maria.
I mean, Maria may be, because I feel like I shared about the research one.
Okay, fine. No worries. Okay, even we could organize 3 guest speakers, one from France, one from the US, and one from Germany. So again, that was great experience for us. And I think participants have really enjoyed those webinars come guest talks. Okay, and yes, we have got a couple of takeaways too. Okay, so what we realized is, again, this was our first time. This is our first time to offer the session. So maybe we will do it better next time. And I think we need to work on team. Okay, if we get more number of co-moderators on board, so that would be great. And I would really love if our participants could join this session as a moderator. Okay, so that would be something great next year. And so our plans for next year would be, we are going to develop a game on intercultural competence, and that would be something great. I mean, that much I can tell you at this point. So Maria, if you are there, could you please share your experience, please?
Maybe I could share the screen if I'm allowed to, with the padded wall, with some reflections.
Let's see.
1 minute.
Try, Pat. Let's see if I have to pause. I will pause mine. Yeah.
She can do it. She can do it. She has.
No, I'm trying, and I can't until you pause, I guess.
It's paused.
Okay.
It's paused. If you can't, I will stop.
No, she will. She'll be able to, because she has. Pat, you have sharing rights.
But I have got a pop-up saying that I cannot.
Really?
Okay. Yeah, because another participant is already sharing.
Okay.
Someone else.
No, it's me.
No, it can't be. Pat, let me try again.
I can stop share. Just let me know. I've paused it for the moment.
Pat, how are you in? I don't see you under P. Are you under M for Maria?
Under Patricia Andrada. Yeah.
I see her.
You do? So you can give her, make her can you make her co-mod? Because everybody has rights to share.
Allow, record, remove, report, but I don't see that she's not.
Exactly, because everybody is.
Yeah. Okay, Pat, I will stop my share. I've stopped my share. Let's see how it goes now.
Okay, now I can. Sure.
So that was for some reason.
Yeah, I just want to give special thanks to our guest speakers, Christian Höfala and Julia Staltovna, who have participated in our sessions as guest speakers. And of course, George Simons, who was our last guest speaker yesterday. And we are very pleased with all our participant comments on our Padlet wall, referring to cultural competence and intercultural competence. And well, you are invited to join this Padlet wall. I can share then yes. So I'll stop sharing so we can continue.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Thank you. I just wanted to say, and it has something to do with something someone said. I think it was Mushtaq. As a participant, as a notorious participant. I mean, I notoriously sign up for too many. Just keep your session, if possible, keep it longer, keep it open for longer, because some of us are kind of, I mean, some of your participants are maybe in the middle of going through their tasks, whether they are, you know, just lurking, even lurking is useful, or participating. So that was just also, it's Nelly's turn, so I'll give Nelly the word. Moodle for Teachers.
Yes. So on Moodle for Teachers, hi everybody. First of all, congratulations to EVO for the 20th anniversary. It's really exciting to be involved in this, as I'm sure you all feel the same way. The Moodle, all the sessions on Moodle for Teachers will be available to guests. You'll be able to go in and see exactly what's there in all the 11. There are 11 sessions on Moodle for Teachers on this Moodle platform, but this will be on the 1st of April. Until then, we're allowing the participants to complete their tasks. So participants actually have until the end of March to complete their tasks, and then we close it up. So Moodle for Teachers, it's really been exciting to see how things evolve. We started in 2012, I believe, with Ludmila Smirnova, and Moodle for Teachers started in 2009. So 3 years later, we started with EVO. It's only once a year for EVO, but Moodle for Teachers training is available throughout the year, a few times a year, if you're interested. What's great with the involvement of Moodle for Teachers these past years is the collaboration. Moodle really allows collaboration. Learners team up. They used to team up in week 4, now they're teaming up in week 1. So it is a learning process, and moderating a session, any EVO session or any kind of course, online course, is a learning experience. So that, you called it flipped learning, Forsini. I didn't know that it had a name. So I guess I've been following flipped learning because that's what we've been doing. We've been learning how to make changes in the online session and improve. There are a lot of aha moments from teachers who've taken Moodle for Teachers. And what's really gratifying is to see these teachers, such as Nagla, who take Moodle for Teachers, become a Moodle course giver. So that's really exciting to see this happen with Harshita, who also became a moderator, with Eva from Poland, who also became a moderator, and giving their own sessions. So I'm looking forward to seeing everyone go through Moodle and give their sessions too. What Moodle for Teachers is about is not only collaborating with other teachers from around the globe, it's about collaborating for a purpose. And the purpose is creating and developing your own Moodle course. And that's what participants do. They start the process, as I said, in week 1, and they develop a real course and eventually offer the course. So I'm looking forward to this year's graduates of Moodle for Teachers, and I hope that they will offer their course next year as an EVO course, just as Mushtaq and Maria and Anna Puma and others are, and Nagla, of course, and actually also Maha are giving their own EVO sessions through Moodle. So everyone's welcome. And I think that's it about Moodle for Teachers. Harshita, if you're here, I know she wasn't feeling well. If you're here, or Eva, feel free to speak, or anyone who's taken the session this year, you're welcome to grab your mic and speak. So it's quiet, so I guess there's nobody around to speak.
Yeah, but I can just say I finished it a couple of years ago, and I might come back. Everybody who wants to learn about Moodling should
I see
come.
Tiziana's here.
Yeah, okay.
Go ahead.
Yeah.
Okay. Hello first, and congratulations everyone on organizing this fantastic event. It was really, really exciting. And I think that one thing that I can say is that you're a guide all the time, and you feel safe that there is always someone to ask for advice, that there is always chance to learn something new. And since we made teams from a very early phase of the course, actually I was behind the planned activities for some time. But basically you feel something exciting developing all the time, and they really appreciate that feeling, and they really feel that they learned a lot. I've been a teacher for a long time, but again, it's always something new to learn how you can deliver your work, how you can organize something, what are the specifics of creating the course in this case that we had to do. So I really appreciate Dr. Znelli's support, the support of my team members who are here in the meeting, Ivona and Branka. And I hope to become one eventually, a team here in EVO. Congratulations for organizing this course, and thank you.
Yeah. Good to see you, Tiana, and I hope you bring more Serbian teachers next year.
Oh, there were a lot.
Yeah.
There were a lot.
Yeah.
And not just that, I'm looking forward to seeing Tiziana's name and Ivana's name and a few other names next year as co-moderators of Moodle for Teachers EVO21. So I'm saying this publicly. You're invited.
Thank you. Definitely will be there.
Cynthia wants to say something. She's raised her hand.
We need to move on, Natasha.
Okay. Thank you. Yes.
Yeah.
Scientific literacy.
Yeah.
There you are. Yes.
Yeah, I'm here. Yeah, thank you so much, Dr. Nelly. Her support for the course, it was incredible, awesome, because I was left behind when I took the course, but she encouraged us to continue, to keep going. And one course that I took, it was the collaboration tools, and my group was Padlet group, and I'm really grateful for her help and for everything that she taught us every week. And yeah, thank you so much.
Yeah. Thank you, Cynthia. And now we're moving to scientific.
Hi, it's
Jane. It's your screen.
Yes, it's my session, and thank you so much for participating. This is my very first time having this scientific literacy and CLIL session, and it's different from Minecraft because in Minecraft it's very interactive. You go in world and interact. You can be there every day interacting with participants, but for scientific literacy and CLIL, we're having it on Canvas, and it's the very first time having a course like interacting only through discussions and on Canvas. And so it's a learning process for me as well. And I really thank Michelle, Jose, Dr. Jenny Chen, and Dr. Michael Tran for moderating with me. This year we have 78 registered participants, but you know, we have a couple of participants who are very active throughout the sessions, the 5-week sessions, and we I think these videos were all live sessions that we've recorded and streamed on YouTube. And if we're sharing the slide to our participants, you can have access to all the videos. And I have to say sorry for the participants on the other part of the world, because you know, we're having our live sessions on Saturday mornings and not, you know, and thanks Tiana for participating in our live session at 2 o'clock in the morning. Hopefully, you know, although they won't be able to participate in the live session, there were, from the views that, you know, for these videos, I see that they're watching the videos. For example, science lesson plans for English language learners had 310 views. And, you know, for our first week session, we have 111 views. So the numbers are growing, and we will have this course, this session open until mid-March, I guess, for participants to finish up and design science lessons for English language learners. And I hope that you join us if we are offering the same session next year. I hope, you know, you come and join us. That's it. Thank you.
Great, thanks. Great. So let me just go back to sharing. Okay, here we are, share. And now from current slide, I'm sorry, I do this sometimes. You can hear me thinking loudly, talking to myself. I'll stop, I promise. Okay, so self-care for educators with mindfulness. So Nelly, then if you let me, I would like to say a couple of words after you, because I love this session. So,
okay. Self-care for educators. I think it's a really important time.
Yes.
For us to start reflecting and thinking about ourselves. You know, you're only as good as you are with yourself, with others. So, you know, caring for others means that you need to care for yourself first. And that's the idea. I think that Poonam mentioned a great deal of what happens with self-care. And it's not only for educators, but specifically for educators. Poonam has been practicing mindfulness. It is about practicing mindfulness. And I think this is something that many people misunderstand what mindfulness is about, and they don't realize that it's really a simple, you know, time, giving yourself space, and the time, even 5 minutes to 10 minutes, changes your brain. It actually physically changes your brain. So I would like to see more teachers practicing mindfulness. I know that many do in the classroom, but you could also do it on Zoom right now if you're offline. So I hope you join us next year. This was the first year with self-care for educators. And I'd like to see more people join. Yes, go ahead.
Yeah. Just one sentence. It just struck me. Mindfulness is basically, it's an active way of thinking. Your brain remains more active. It's not that you sit and you concentrate and you do nothing and just concentrate on any one idea. It is, you are practicing it all the time, each moment, and your brain becomes very active. That is what I feel mindfulness is.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's about waking up. It's not falling asleep.
No.
Exactly. Yes. No. It's sharpening your mind. That's the whole point.
It's sharpening your mind. True.
Yeah.
Yes.
True.
Yeah. So in Nelly's session, we also do research, because I'm participating and I owe some homework. I mean, I owe homework for week 4. We are very active, actually, as teachers. So it gives you ideas how you can take this into your own classroom and maybe sneak some mindfulness in into language learning. I mean, I'm now, my head is full of ideas. So thank you, Nelly, and I will certainly come back next time you offer it.
I just wanted to mention that actually Natasha gave her own breathing session, and I thought that was amazing, because that's what it's about. It's trying it out. And the minute you try it out, you realize that you can do it in the classroom too.
Yeah,
so
I'm enjoying it so much. That's why I'm not rushing with my homework. I mean, I'm going to do it in a leisurely way. I'm also getting to meet my best friend on Zoom once a week, and we try things out. And we have some laughs that we edit out because, yeah. So, so do join this. We really, really need it. I mean, I will come back and offer a couple of words when we do the wellness session, because I'm kind of big on that right now. But I think it's time we give the word to Halima and her team. Okay, so
Halima's here.
Yes,
well, she was.
Yes, she is, and she's just requested the screen, and I approved. But I think I need to stop sharing, as we discovered. So Halima, the screen is yours if you want it. I've stopped sharing, so you just need to.
Oh, I'm here in
Yes, yes, yes.
Give
yes.
us a possibility to demonstrate our slides, please.
Yes.
We have slides, and I have posted here sent to Nelly Miller how to demonstrate.
The screen is yours. I've come off the screen.
But you give not the possibility to be organizer here.
I just approved your request to share the screen, and I came off screen. So you have a little share screen button at the bottom. You will need to click on that, and then you will be on. You have all the rights, Halima, I believe. So Nelly, she has all the rights, I believe.
Yes, it's just a question of time. There.
Yeah.
See, it's coming
yes,
up.
yes. It's coming. It's coming. Yeah, there you are.
Also,
this is your screen now.
This year, I am satisfied with our pieces of training and with my moderator. We have also 4 wonderful moderators. Yeah, you can see. Also, I would like to speak about bridging gaps between generation on touristic routes in Uzbekistan, because it was really training about bridging gaps. You can find how we are different between 20 teams. We are different because all moderators are from Uzbekistan, and moderators are young, ambitious. The main idea was educational ecosystem, so combining ministry vision with people at higher education. About 6 higher education who produce touristic specialists were involved in the project. Now we have 65 participants, also 5 trainers, and about 30 people very active. We will give certificates for 5 people excellency because they sent wonderful assignments. Okay, so you can see our, this was Gulsum, this is Professor Dinora. You can hear their voices. They all are now in Zoom room. You will see them. And for example, Dinora, Miss Nelly, I have invited you to read memoirs of the 4th visit of Canadian couple, the mother and father of today's your Prime Minister to Uzbekistan. And Dinora has written a wonderful story because she was responsible for the big, what does it mean to be a cultural ambassador in some BENA countries. It is very interesting to read how at the watershed time between Soviet era in Uzbekistan and people from Canada have seen us. The story where the great cars, Chaika, maybe no, only party people were in this car, but he handled this new brand American motorbike and make a street biking. Yes, we have many pictures. Therefore, it was very interesting for me. Maybe you will get possibility to speak our participants. You can see here participants in our trainer, Dinora, for example. Dinora, can you speak, please? Dinora,
can I
please speak?
Yeah.
Yes, Dinora.
Dear organizer, dear Nelly Mueller, and all other honorable participants, that was really remarkable week. That was kind of waking up after long quarantine, meet each other, even if online, but our life become absolutely different. And being inspired by opportunity to talk with another generation, Professor Halima is absolutely mastered to create delicious team, delicious, different generation from different corners of Uzbekistan and from other places. And somehow it's come to me, why not to apply? By the way, I noted, dear honorable, how to say it, ambassador of English teacher Nelly Mueller, I noted that you are from Canada. Therefore, I decided, why not to make our participants acquainted with a story which is full of tricks, full of marvelous things. It was a really honeymoon of Margaret and Pierre Trudeau. And I hope you will have opportunity to get acquainted with the story and to know a bit more your own Prime Minister. Thank you very much.
Yeah. So do share it.
Maybe you will have the possibility to speak some participants. There are many participants from Samarkand, 20 years participant. Never there was a training here like this one. So many students. Ask somebody to speak. There is a student who never spoke to native speakers. Why not to give him the possibility? He is here. Speak, please, Amarjan, or speak somebody from participants. Yes.
But
Yes,
only
I'm here.
very briefly, please, because we're out of time.
Yes, of course. Hello, everybody. My name is Amirjon Tursunov. I'm from Samarkand. Here, there's evening, there's morning, so good morning to all of you. So our training, shaping new ways of teaching English for tourism in Uzbekistan went very smooth and great and wonderful. I had a, excited just undergoing these sessions. In this session, I created tour product. I learned so much new knowledge that I am very grateful that Halima Ozimova and moderators like Gursum Telaboyeva, Dinara Ozimova, they were great. So this session went very wonderful, and briefly, I'm very happy and excited to be part of this session and course. Thank you.
Yeah, thank you, Amirjon. He's wonderful, wonderful. Yeah. Thank you for all. We have our presentation. Everyone can see. Thank you for all. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you. We're moving on. Just give me a second to move my buggy computer. Yeah, I'm screen sharing, so do let me know if you can't see it. But
yes,
Sofa is next.
Yes, I'd like to share my screen, please.
Who's that?
Lane.
Lane, yes, go ahead. I will stop. I'm sorry. No, I will stop share. I will stop.
Okay, so thank you. So SOFLA is another one of the brand new sessions, and we had an amazing 150 registered. I think many of them will do things later, but we had 50 active in Canvas. And in Perusal, which was our discussion area to read and talk about SOFLA, there were 30 who were active there. And then PlayPosit is the place where there were videos that they could watch with embedded questions to get the flavor of how to flip the materials. So that was what we used. And then we had synchronous sessions. We had an average of 20 people in our synchronous sessions. We had sessions every Saturday and Sunday. And then participants were asked to complete a SOFLA lesson week by week, piece by piece, because there are 8 steps. And 15 of our participants, as of today, 15 of them actually created a full SOFLA lesson. And I'm going to give you the link to the participants' SOFLA lesson folder. And in that folder, you can see the SOFLA lessons. You'll also see a peer review rubric. So if you want to, you can even go in and look at the rubric and take a look at the lessons and get a whole idea of SOFLA, even if you didn't take it. So the next thing I want to show you briefly is the synchronous sessions. We had guests. We first had a teacher, Ilka Koska, talk about her experience. Then we had a student panel, my students, and a SOFLA researcher. He's doing his dissertation on SOFLA in Australia. That's Jeff. And 3 of the moderators did actual demos. Heike did about talking head video. Kazuko Saito did the Japanese language with us. And Carolina, whom you probably all know, gave a giving instructions session. And all of those were topic related, but they did it as a demonstration of SOFLA. And then I did a clarification of one of the steps that's very crucial and difficult to grasp sometimes, which was the preview and discovery step. And Heather Rubin, I can't tell you how much she really helped us, because she developed the rubrics and a hyperdoc, and it was just fantastic. And that's really moved SOFLA forward, which was my hope for an EVO session, is to tweak it and refine it. And then we had the participants turn to shine. They created and delivered their own lesson demos. We have one coming up this afternoon, another demo, a short one. And then they did peer reviews of each other's lessons. I hope I talked fast enough. And now I just want to put in the chat, if any of you want to join us, you can still join us now, because we're in Perusal. And I put it there. You get the code. There's the code. You need the code. You make an account as a student, and you can join our asynchronous SOFLA course anytime you want in Perusal. And I hope to see some of you there. Thank you.
That's amazing, Lane, because I joined SOFLA, one of the 4 sessions I joined, but then I had to drop out, but I'm still lurking there. So I would love to do it asynchronously. It has to be done. It's a very intense session, but very, very useful.
Okay. So, I just want to say we have a couple of moderators here if they want to add 1 or 2 sentences, or if one of the participants want to add a sentence. I just took 2 minutes, so no, we don't have time.
Hi, so I'm a co-moderator, and I just want to say thank you, Lane, for building the session we did together, but you were the mastermind behind it, so everyone knows that, and I want to recognize that publicly. And it was an amazing session because of our participants, the engagement, and yeah, we did have 15 at the end, but they were all so engaged, and a lot of them were teacher trainers. So we're very hopeful that this is extending, it's reaching a lot more teachers.
Yeah. Nothing is over, Carolina. There are some of us who will be doing it slowly. It's a great session.
That's great, Natasha.
Anyway, good to hear your voice. I can't see you for some reason. But good to, I mean, you're somewhere, but down my screen, and I'm kind of busy changing the slide. Yeah. So shall we move to TechnoCLIL? Daniela, Letizia?
Are they here?
Yeah. I mean, yeah, I don't know. I hope. do let me know.
I don't see them. That's why I asked.
Yeah.
I don't think they made it.
So shall we move on for the moment?
Yes, maybe they'll come later on.
Maybe they'll come later on. Okay, young learners.
Okay, so
TESOL.
anyone who's here about, well, teaching EFL to young learners, I'll just say one word. It started about 7 years ago, I guess. And it's going strong. We've got Charles Goodyear here, who was at the beginning until I think 2 years ago. It's still going strong. I think Nevis is here. We divide the EVO session into weekly led sessions. The first I started with the opening and I ended with the wrap up, the showcase. Cheryl did the second week, Neva's third with board games, and Judy did week 4 with her play and interactive session, live session, group play. Next year, we're going to change everything. So you're welcome to join a new version of Teaching EFL to Young Learners. We're going to make changes. So that's what I have to say. Go ahead.
Nelly?
Yes.
Nevis and I wanted to invite Michelle Wang, our superstar, to just say a couple words about.
I think there are a lot of superstars, not just one. Okay,
well,
so
Michelle is here right now, and she said she would say something about our session.
Anyone who wants to speak is
can
welcome.
You unmute yourself?
Yes, hello, this is Michelle Wang. Can you hear me? Oh, I took a marvelous session with Judy and Neves and Cheryl McCoy, and I learned a lot. Board games, upcycling classroom, and apply different items in classroom, and bring a book to life to share instead of to teach. Just, great idea. And I'm going to use it in my online teaching. Thank you very much. Thank you all.
Thank you, Michelle.
Thank you, Michelle.
Okay. Shall we go on?
Yes, please.
Yeah. Shall we go on? Yeah. Okay. Tools for students. That's Nelly's.
Yeah, this was absolutely amazing. Amazing for me. And I want to thank all the participants of Tools for Student Collaboration for being amazing and helping me learn. I learned so much from you guys, so thank you. And if there's anyone here who wants to speak, you may unmute yourself and share.
Yeah, I took this session too, and just love it because I have never learned those digital tools. I have never heard about it. So I learned a lot, and I'm going to do a summary and just compare with each other and what I can use with my young learners who are under 8 years old. Thank you very much, Nelly. Thank you so much.
Anyone else, or you want to move on?
Yes, please.
Yeah, okay. Technology for spoken English. So do we have
Yes,
Sudarshana? Hi.
Yes. Hello, everyone.
Hello.
I'm Sudarshana, and good evening from India. First of all, I want to congratulate to EVO for 20th anniversary. And I am fortunate that I have joined this EVO newly this year. And technology for spoken English is my session, and I was totally new and directly joined as moderator. Dr. Nelly has given me that chance, and I learned a lot from her. And hope my participants have enjoyed this course. We have given various tools and apps for our teacher participants, and they will useful for their students from spoken English. And in this way, I have did it because at beginning I was very nervous, but Dr. Nelly has motivated me, supported me, and I have done it. And I want to assure Dr. Nelly that this year I have joined also Moodle for Teachers and I enhanced my moderating skills. So next year I will be more confident. And thank you very much.
Yeah, I want to thank you for making this technology for spoken English so meaningful, not only to me, but to the 231 participants who joined. It was such a hit, and it's the first year. It was amazing, absolutely amazing, because the moderators were all new. They had never done an online course before. They've never taken one. They've never given one, and here they were on Moodle, and it was absolutely amazing to work with them, with the teachers. They're all from India. And I want to thank Sudarshana, they're all passionate learners. It's wonderful to work with teachers like this. Sudarshana, who came up with the idea along with Ajita, they came up with the idea of having apps for spoken English. So thank you so much for making this happen.
Sorry for interrupt. I would like to hear about my session if any one of the participants are here. I invite them to grab the mic and please say something which will be motivation for me. Thank you.
If not, there's the flip grid.
The flip grid, yeah.
And there are amazing comments there. So
okay, thank you.
It's so motivational to listen to those comments. So please keep posting them. Wellness. So
I think Anupama is here with us.
Yeah, hello everyone.
Hello.
Am I audible?
Yes.
Yes, you are.
Yes.
Thank you so much for this opportunity. First of all, let me congratulate the EVO committee, the team members on the 20th anniversary. For me, wellness, a healthy, happy you actually, session was a great learning experience for me personally. This was my first experience as an EVO moderator and as a moderator in the first place for an online course on Moodle, where I have been a student since April 2020. So I was holding hands with Dr. Nelly and she was guiding me through. Thank you, Dr. Nelly, so much for showing us the way and for bringing us so far and for boosting our confidence to this extent that we can actually implement a session that we had as MapStamp. That is the team of learners in Moodle MOOC 15. All the 8 members, we had designed wellness as a part of our learning session. And I was lucky to have been able to conduct this as a moderator to represent MapStamp also over here in EVO. And thanks to all the team members, thanks to Peter and Ahmed, they were co-moderators. Some of them, like Tigman, she dropped out because of their own work pressure, but the others, they were there, and other MapStamp members also were great support during this 5 weeks. What can I say? The participants made it so interesting with their participation and their sharing, and it was fun. I would look forward to my own live sessions. That is what I would say. To be with everyone and to discuss the proceedings of the weekly assignments. We had initially 40 members who enrolled, and by the end of the course, there were 15 active members. But I'm happy because these 15 active members were really active with their learning, and I'm going to keep this course open till 28th of February. So you can still continue doing your activities and learning and sharing. So thank you all so much. Anyone would like to speak on behalf of Wellness, a Healthy and Happy You? Any participants, you're welcome. And I'm really thankful for this opportunity. Thank you so much, EVO, Dr. Nelly, and MapStamp members.
I wanted to say, first of all, I want to thank you because I was also part of it. I mean, I followed the discussions, which were absolutely amazing. The participants really got very, very personal, and they shared. It was amazing. The level of reflection and sharing in the discussion forums were really amazing. And I think the best way to learn to Moodle, by the way, is to give a session, to give a course. So now you're an expert. Anupama, Peter, Maria, and Mushtaq. So I'm really grateful to all of you. And wellness is an amazing course. It really is. Not just an EVO session, but an amazing course. Thank you.
I would like to hijack the mic because I absolutely have to say something about this session. It's, there was this, because I'm a participant, and Anupama pulled me in, so I became active. First of all, she's an amazing moderator. She's very involved, very warm. There is a certain warmth when you walk into this session. There is a community because we shared personal stories. I'm not done with this one, by the way. I'll shut up now. Maybe somebody else wants to say something, but this is warmly recommended. Warmly recommended. I hope you give it next year. So if we need to take care of our minds as teachers, as givers. We're constantly giving. So we need to take care of our minds too. Shall I move on, or would somebody else like to say something about this? I think
we can move on.
Yeah, we are at the end, but not quite, because now Christine is going to say more about best of EVO.
Thank you very much, Natasha. And it's been an amazing hour and a half listening to everybody. And as I said at the beginning, it has been an intense EVO session, but all the new sessions that we had offered and hope to have offered again next year, it's just amazing. And I made a note in the chat and also a mental note that we need to plan to build in some more outcomes and maybe have a special sharing session of outcomes.
Yes.
Even after the closing. So something we can talk about later. But then here is one sharing session where we might be able to do that. And so you all have received the schedule for the Best of EVO 2021 presentations. You signed up for synchronous sessions. Natasha, could I ask you to click on that link there?
Schedule?
I think Vance added it
the first
to the chat box, Christine.
Okay.
Oh yeah, okay. So everybody can go there. We have synchronous sessions and asynchronous sessions. So please look at what you signed up. This is what you had signed up for in the survey. And I scheduled those sessions with the call interest section, and at TESOL, during the TESOL events, March 24th to the 27th, your sessions will be held according to that schedule that you submitted. We will be getting some more information, basically a schedule from the CLIL for all sessions, not just ours for Best of EVO, but all of the call interest section sessions soon. They're still vetting them, so that should be coming out shortly. But what I want to highlight here is that we have quite a few synchronous, which means live sessions. Please start preparing a 5 to 10 minute presentation of your own session. And this is where you should focus on the outcomes of what was produced, but also talk a little bit about the background of your session and you know, who was involved, how many were involved. So a few statistics at the beginning and then focus on the outcomes, please. And then in addition, we have the asynchronous sessions. So several of you had opted to submit them asynchronously or in pre-recorded format. And I think there are 7 of them. So digital imagery and designs, effective presentation skills, flipped learning, Moodle for teachers, self-care for educators, synchronous online flipped learning approach, SOFLA, and tools for student collaboration. Please record 5 minutes to submit to the call interest section. It should be a video recording and just created, and it will be submitted and then broadcast through the TESOL channel or through the Call Interest YouTube channel. In addition, the synchronous and asynchronous sessions have a live Q&A session. So there are 2 of those, one on Friday, the 26th from 1 to 2, and one on Saturday from 9 to 10. So there are quite a few sessions signed up. If you are not planning to be there, please let me know. This is just for Q&A. So at the most, because it's an hour and there are quite a few sessions scheduled, at the most you can have 5 minutes for Q&A. This presumes that whoever watched your recording or was there in the live presentation will be there to ask questions, and somebody from your team should be there to answer them. So there will be more coming on this from the call interest section, and I would let the lead moderators know, okay? But if you could please take a look at the last link on this slide. This is where all the sessions will be streamed live through the call interest section's YouTube channel. So even if you submitted a pre-recorded video recording, it will be broadcast through that YouTube channel. But there will be more information forthcoming on this, and I will let the lead moderators know. So I'm sure there are quite a few questions, but watch for more instructions and more answers, please. So if we could move to the next slide, please.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
And there are some important reminders. We've had some excellent sessions. And we want to demonstrate that because EVO is part of the call interest section of TESOL. We have to, first of all, submit a report to them, and I usually put that together with the coordinators. I need everybody's cooperation here and help. By February 15th, if you were a participant, please post in the final participant survey. And these links are live, so you can click there and it goes to the survey. And then very importantly, the lead moderators. Please, by February 20th, submit your survey. We only had 9 of them as of yesterday, so we need 10 more. There are questions about your session, and this is actually the basis of the report that EVO submits to the call interest section. So whatever you put there is very important. I collect the information, or several of us collect the information and put it into a report. So please, please, please complete those very important surveys. Okay, that's it from me. Maybe we have a couple of questions.
This is the end of the official slideshow, so if we have questions, If you want me, Christine, to return to the previous slide or whatever, I can do it.
I've posted the links to the participant survey and also the lead moderator survey in the chat.
Great.
Thank you, Jane.
That's really useful.
Okay, so please look for more information. And yes, don't forget about the TESOL webinar to celebrate the anniversary of EVO on May 26th. And I want to thank everyone. I guess I'm the oldest, literally, and also in terms of chronological years. I was one of the co-founders of EVO, and I have been absolutely thrilled with the 20 years of work that has gone into EVO and the outcome. The outcome is simply astonishing, amazing, heartwarming, intense. It's been an incredible adventure, and I hope it continues. I think we're going strong, and we want this to continue. Yeah. There is so much to learn and so much learning going on that it's wonderful.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Yeah. So thank you, Christine, for this. Yes, it's an amazing adventure. I think it's getting stronger every year. So this is the end of the official presentation. I will stop sharing my screen now. Thank you all. See you next year.
Thank you.
See you next year. So
bye.
I'll stop sharing. Are we? So goodbye, everyone. I think it's a goodbye.
You're funny.
Yeah.
Thank you and goodbye.
There's everybody. If you want to take an EVO20 photo, if anybody wants to capture the photo.
Oh, that's great.
Everyone.
What should we do?
Just take a photo.
Heart.
Screenshot.
Let's do a photo.
Okay. What do you want?
Done.
Heart.
Heart. Oh, can't do the two hearts with a photo.
Yeah. Sorry, I'm
just do the photo.
How do you? Yeah.
Like
okay.
Hey, by the way, we want to come to Jamaica now.
We're gonna miss everyone. So
yes, I already miss you. Even though
I miss everybody
here, you're still here. I already miss you. So I'm just trying unsuccessfully.
And to Martha, we forgot Martha. I want to thank Martha.
Yes,
Martha was our lead coordinator, and she's going to be the outgoing coordinator.
I think
so she's still going to do a lot of work.
I think she still is officially. I'm not sure.
I don't know when we
gavel.
I think she
pass on the baton
until March. Yes, I just stepped in for her today because of her internet problems, but she's still the lead until I'm informed that she's not. So
after TESOL, I think it is after we present.
After TESOL, yes. No. Martha, oh, good to see you.
Yay!
I don't want to take over for a couple of minutes, but you've been absolutely amazing. It's going to
thank you to Martha.
It's going to
Our
be hard
internet is not so good, Dr. Nelly. Thank you.
It's an honor to be the head for this year. Thank you, everyone.
Yeah,
but you're outgoing, so you're still going to be around.
Yeah, but she's still not outgoing. I mean, I'm not taking over today. I just took over the Zoom.
Get used to the idea, Natasha. Get used to it.
As Nelly's always said, very much a collaborative effort, and it is obvious in every way and every step of the way. It is collaboration, and we could not do this without the help of everybody on the team, and of course the moderators. So, thank you.
Thank you to the moderators.
Thank you, moderators.
At the end, I always feel like I've been on a roller coaster. And
it has been a roller coaster.
Yes. So
and
now
it's not over yet, folks.
No.
So
the worst thing is tomorrow it stops.
What stops? The roller coaster?
Tomorrow, nothing stops.
Nothing stops. All right. Thank you.
Yeah. Yeah.
Obama.
So,
so should I